Hey, what's up, guys? Snake321, and as many of you, I'm sure, are aware, Lukemorse1, a well-revered, well-loved YouTube gamer here, has run into a very, very difficult situation. It's very unfortunate that a guy like that by all accounts is one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, has run into the situation he has. And, life is very unfair a lot of times. But I think watching his video this morning, it's forced me, as well as a lot of people, I'm sure, to put the gaming collecting hobby in perspective, kind of in their own lives. And I'm sure this situation he's found himself in, is not unique to just him. I think that this kind of happens to a lot of people, I think, but it's hit home so much because here's a guy, Lukemorse, that meant a lot to a lot of us gamers and the people that are on YouTube and stuff. And I'm not going to pretend I know the guy or I talk to him or anything. I mean, I watch his videos like many of you, and by all accounts from everyone else that has actually talked to him and interacted with him, he's the best person you could ever ask to know. And, well, I mean, I've been thinking a lot today about collecting, and not just video games, but collecting in general. And I think that when you collect as a hobby, at times, I mean, whatever you're collecting, if it's, sports cards or old toys or whatever, cars or I don't know, whatever people collect, it can become very time-consuming and expensive. I mean, that's nothing new. Everyone knows that. But I think that the thing that hurts a lot is that there's a certain high associated with buying these things and finding good deals and finding something you've been looking for a long time, and getting it and getting new things. There's always, it's like a drug. There's a high associated with that. And, I know that, obviously. I mean, finding the stuff I find is exciting. It's, what keeps you going to these places and checking for deals and looking on eBay and everywhere and spending a lot of time and potentially a lot of money on these things that, you buy it and then maybe that excitement wears off after a while. Or, I don't know. But there's that addictive quality to it that I think sometimes can get out of hand if you're not careful. And a lot of us fall prey to that you get caught up in the whirlwind of it, and you don't see it as it happens, but before it's too late, or I guess when it's too late, you realize the error of your ways and exactly what's happened. So yeah, I don't know, it's just, it brings up a lot of questions, his situation does, to all of us, I think. And what I would say, at least all to speak personally, what I think it does for me is it forces me to put the things in perspective. That any excitement or joy that you get out of the collecting shouldn't replace, or, precede any kind of enjoyment you might get out of family and friends and those kind of things in your life. I think that, yes, you may have a large collection and you may have a lot of games and stuff, but there are other people out there that have as many games, if not more, and you may have some rare system. Someone else out there is going to have that system, but the things that you have that are your own are your memories and experiences with your family and friends, good and bad, both, that have both shaped you as a person, that no one else in the world can have those specific experiences and memories. And the perception of that memory or whatever, that's very unique to you. I know, personally, I wouldn't trade my parents for anyone in the world. I love my parents, both of them. They are the most supportive, kindest people in my life. I love them so much. Everything they've done for me, every good and bad memory, there's not really any bad memories I can think of, but every, punishment and everything I've done, that made them mad, or stuff they did that made me mad. All the experiences and the things I've learned have shaped me as a person, and for that, I'm eternally grateful for that. My extended family, the grandparents and aunts and uncles and all them, they're all super supportive, even though I only see them one day out of the year, you know. I mean, I know they're there for me. All the friends I've had over the years, coworkers and friends throughout my life, I know that those experiences I've shared with them are really what give me joy, and I hope that I can keep it that way, that I have that be the priority as opposed to this hobby that can tend to get out of control. And I know that I probably spend more than I'd like to on this stuff, but like I said, it's addictive, and I think Luke's situation is very sobering to all of us, that it can have very real effects, that you spending this time and money and pouring your passion into this hobby can have real effects in your life, and they can be very, very devastating. And I think the important thing is to just keep it all in perspective and, in the end, know what's important. And I'm not questioning his character or the choices he's made and stuff. I don't think that that's, you know, a unique problem to him. I don't think that's necessarily all his fault, you know what I mean? It's easy to blame him for the situation that's brought on, but I don't want to do that. I think any of us are probably capable of that, and it's just all about keeping stuff in perspective, I think. So, you know, it's just been kind of bothering me all day. I've been thinking about it, so I just wanted to get it out to you guys, just my opinions on it. So, yeah, Snake Rate 321 signing out.